Hi, Miss.
Hello, dear. How are you?
Hi, Miss. Fine.
Hi, honey.
There are only 4. With them is 5.
No, people are coming in. Don't worry. They are connecting.
Hi, Miss.
Hi, Habiba. How are you?
Fine.
Oh,
Miss,
Ayman. Where are you going, Ayman?
Miss, can I go to the toilet?
Yes, Bilal. Where are you going?
Yes, Miss.
Where are you going with this all machines? You're discovering stuff? Or are you
Yes.
going? Okay.
In my garden.
Oh. Yes, Habiba.
Miss, I want to say something that in my grandma's house there are magnets. So when I showed you the magnets that repels, okay, I tried it even in the table, and I get it closer, but in the side, not like at the up. In the
She
side.
tried it.
All
She
right.
tried
Then
it
it
in a book.
What, Suhaila?
She tried to do it in a book.
Okay.
And it did.
Didn't? All right.
I think, Miss, I just made it in a table in the book.
Okay.
Yeah.
We are going now to do what we stopped at yesterday. I think yesterday we started. Did we do that yesterday? Did we started? No, we didn't. That was with the 4A.
I think we finished the book.
We did finish the book. We did finish the book, but now we are going to revise the quizzes. We're going to revise the previous quizzes, the quiz 1 and quiz 2 that you took during this trimester.
As a revision?
Yes, dear, and to see if you made any mistakes, you just would know what is your mistakes, okay?
When is the quiz again?
I got the full mark.
I'm going to open the quiz now, and I will share the screen with you. The quiz is on Classera. So we're going to start with quiz 1. I'm opening it now, and then I'm going to share the screen with you. Here we are. I'm just going to preview. All right, we are ready to go. I'm going to share the screen right now. Steve, do you want to say something?
Miss, I've sent in the homework yesterday. Did they come?
I will check today and I will tell you tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
All right. Question number 1 says, when forces, did all of you check your Moodle?
Yes, Miss, I checked it.
Yes, please check your Moodle. If you did not yet, please check it, because this is very important, guys. It's very important that you collect as much marks as you can, and homeworks are a great way to collect them. They are just, you have to send me the homework, this is it, okay? And this way you will take more marks. Let's start. This is the first quiz. This is quiz number 1, which you took in week 3 in this trimester. The first question says, when forces are balanced, the object will, is it going to move or stay still? Raise your hand if you know the answer. When forces are balanced, the object will move or stay still? Yes, Suhaila?
Stay still.
It's going to stay still. Very good. Thank you, Suhaila. because when the forces are balanced, this means that their net is zero. It means that it's like no force is acting on the object. So this means that it will be it will not move. Question number 2, the invisible force pulling objects to the ground is, yes, Jaida?
Yes, the weight is measured with
What? No, I don't want the weight is measured with. I want number 2. The invisible force pulling objects to the ground is what?
is
What's pulling
This was
us?
the answer for the first one.
The answer for the first one, still stay still, it will not move. The force that pulls us to the ground, Jaida.
The force that pulls us to the ground is
the one that was invented by Isaac or discovered by Isaac Newton when he was sitting under the tree and the apple fell on his head. What is the name of this? What?
action.
Honey, why are we standing on earth? There is something that keeps pulling us down. Jaida, you need to study. It's gravity. Okay? The next, number 3, weight is measured with, yes, safe. Weight is measured with what? Bathroom scale, kitchen scale, or?
Force meter.
Force meter. Can you tell me another name for the force meter? Spring balance. Yes, spring balance. All right. Question number 4. Mass is a force. True or false? Ayman.
False.
False. Very good. Mass is not a force. Mass is the amount of matter inside an object. It stays the same wherever you go. It's not affected by any other force. Okay? Unlike weight. Weight is weight a force, guys?
Yes.
Yes, weight is a force because weight is affected by gravity, and this is why we measure it with Newton. The unit of weight is Newton, just like any other force. All right. Next question, number 5. Which boat will move faster in water? Yes, Layan.
A streamlined boat.
Yes, streamlined or narrow boat. This way we are decreasing the water resistance. We are decreasing or reducing. It means that we're making it less. We are decreasing or reducing the water resistance, which will slow the boat down if it's very wide. It will keep like hitting or trying to stop the boat from moving, and this is why the narrow boat will move easier in the water. I wanted to ask you a question, guys. Does air resistance and water resistance types of friction force? Hey, think about it. Air resistance and water resistance, are they types of the friction force?
Yeah.
Yes, they are. Why? We said
because they do the opposite of the motion.
Because yes, very good, Suhaila. Number 1, it is a force that occurs between two surfaces, whether the object and the air or the object and the water. So number 1, we have two surfaces rubbing against each other. So this is number 1. Number 2, because they always work in the opposite direction of the motion, like Suhaila said, excellent. If we're moving forward, water and air resistance are trying to move us backwards. So yes, they are a type of friction force. Thank you so much, Suhail. Question, and Layan also answered correctly in the chat. Question number 6, upthrust force is the force that makes the object float on water. Omar? Omar, upthrust force is the force that makes the object float on water. Omar, are you there? Bilal?
Yes.
Upthrust force is the force that makes the object float on water.
Yes, miss. Yes.
Yes,
True.
true. Very good.
Miss
It
Omar,
pushes.
yes.
Okay, Omar, I was calling you for a long time. I will ask you a different question. So upthrust force is the force that makes objects float on water, although we have another force that's working in the opposite direction. Who can tell me what is the force that is working on the opposite direction? Upthrust force is pushing us up. Upthrust force is pushing us up. What is the force that is pulling us down? We answered it a while ago. What is the force that keeps pulling us down? Yes, Habiba. Yes, safe. This is a correct answer. Yes, safe.
Miss, which question are we on?
We are in
Six
question
or
number
seven?
6. I am asking you now a question.
Miss?
Bilal answered this question. Upthrust, just give me 1 second, guys. Upthrust force is the force that makes the object float on water. This is true. Okay, the upthrust force is the force that if you are in water, it pushes you up so that you can float on water. But there is another force that pulls us down. What is it, Habiba? No, Suhaila, this is wrong. Gravity. Who said gravity?
Ayman.
Yes,
It is-
Ayman, but I told Habiba to answer, so please respect your turn.
Okay, I
Can
didn't
we
mean.
go to the toilet?
Okay, I didn't
Go
mean.
to the toilet.
Second one is this.
Okay, so the upthrust force is pushing us up and it works against gravity, which pulls us down. All right. Question number 7. What is the weight of a cat on Mars, knowing that the cat's mass, Habiba, you're going to do this, okay? What is the weight of a cat on Mars, knowing that the cat's mass is 10 kilograms and the gravity on Mars is 3.7?
Is 37 newtons.
It's going to be 37 newtons. How did she figure this out? We know that we have this law which says weight equals gravity, please mute your mics, time mass. Okay, so what she did is that she, please mute your mics, please mute your mics. 3.7 times the mass is 10, so the answer will be 37 newtons. And if you got this type of questions in the exam, of course you are allowed to use a calculator. Only in science. In science, we allow you to use a calculator to do this simple calculations. Okay, in other subjects like math, for example, I don't think you are allowed to use the calculator. Okay, but in science, we do allow you to use the calculator. Yes, Jaida, you answered correctly too. Question number 8, a small parachute will fall slower than a large parachute. Is that true or false? Omar. Omar. Omar?
So I think his connection is bad.
Okay. Taim?
Yes, Miss.
A small parachute will fall slower than a large parachute. Is that true or false?
False.
False. It will fall faster than a large parachute. Why? Because we know that the large parachute has a lot of fabric which will produce more air resistance. It's just like the streamlined and the wide boat. It's the same concept. If you have a wide object, it will face a lot of air resistance than if you have a narrow or a small object. So this is why the small parachute will fall faster than a large parachute. Question number 9. The force can change the shape of an object. Dana? Dana?
Yes, they leave the meeting ground like they go do whatever they do.
All right, we will see about this. Dana? Okay, Muhammad.
Miss, sometimes people just if they don't know the answers, they keep themselves muted.
Okay,
Like
Muhammad.
they don't put pads in front of us.
Yes. Yes, Miss.
The force can change the shape of an object.
True.
True.
Yes, Miss.
Yes. Yes, thank you. So the force can
Yes,
change.
Miss Omar.
Omar, I called you like half an hour ago or something.
Miss, I go to the toilet.
Then tell me that you are going, like every other person who tells me, even in the chat, that you're going to the toilet so that I can know.
I told you in the mic I would go to the toilet. You said okay, go.
So, oh, you're the one who asked me. Okay. All right. I want you to do the last one, please. Friction force works in the same direction of the motion.
Friction force works in the same direction of the motion. False.
Yes. The answer is false. It works in the opposite direction of the motion. Very good. All right, guys. We are going now to do quiz 2. That was quiz 1. So
Yes, we only had 2 quizzes.
yes, we only had 2 quizzes. Yes. Quiz 2 was, I think, last week. Yes, it was last week.
A week before.
It was in week 6. We are in week 7.
Yeah.
Oh, we are in week 8.
No, we are in week 7.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. So this is the quiz from week 6. Question number 1 says the energy of the moving particles of matter is the energy of the moving particles of matter is, Adam, thermal energy or electric energy? Adam, are you there? Mu'mina? Mu'mina, are you there?
Yes,
Miss,
Miss.
no one is there.
Okay. Mu'mina, the energy of the moving particles of matter, is that thermal energy or electric energy?
No, thermal energy.
Thermal energy, or in we call it also heat energy. Thank you, Mu'mina. Question number 2, Jaida. The flow of thermal energy from one object to another is the temperature or heat?
Heat.
Heat. Very good. Question number 3. The main source of heat is, yes, Suhaila.
Yes, Miss.
The main source of heat is
The sun.
the sun. Very good. Dana, if you're using the chat, please answer number 4. The measure of how hot or cold an object is the temperature or force?
What was the answer of number 3?
Temperature.
The sun. The sun.
The answer for number 3 is the sun. The answer for number 4, Dana, you answered it? Temperature? Yes, the temperature. Very good.
No, I answered 5.
Or you answered number 4, right? You said
Oh,
the
yeah.
temperature. Okay.
Yeah.
Liane, the unit of temperature is or are degrees Celsius, Fahrenheit, both degrees Celsius and Fahrenheit?
Both degrees Celsius and Fahrenheit.
Very good. Question number 6. Ayman, the tool used to measure temperature is force meter?
False.
False. Number 7. Safe. The heat flow from the cooler area to the warmer one.
False.
False. The heat means that something should be hot in order to get heat out of it. So this means that, of course, the flow of heat will be from the hotter object to the cooler object. Okay, thank you, Safe. Question number 8, Bilal. A material that let heat move through them easily is called the thermal conductor.
Yes, true.
Yes, true. The thermal conductor is the one that lets or allows the heat to move through it easily. Question number 9. Cooking pots are made of metals.
What's the answer of number 7?
Number 7 is false. The heat flows from the warmer to the cooler. Okay.
The cooler to the cooler.
What?
I'm saying from the cooler to the warmer.
I don't understand, Suhaila. You're saying the answer is what for this question?
False.
False, yes. It is supposed to be flowing from where to where?
Warmer to cooler.
Yes, thank you, Suhail. Okay. Question number 9. Cooking pots are made of metals while their handles are made of wood. Tayyim?
True.
True, yes, because the cooking pot itself should be made of a thermal conductor to get the heat to the food, and of course the handles should be made of an thermal insulator in order to prevent us from burning our own hands. Question number 10. Steel is a thermal insulator. Habiba? Steel is a thermal insulator.
False, of course, it is a conductor.
It's a conductor, yes. And the last question is the bonus question. Water freezes at
Too easy.
0 degrees.
yes, 0 degrees Celsius. And it boils at what?
And what is
100.
100, yes,
100.
100 degrees Celsius. And what is 37 degrees Celsius, guys? Do you know?
37
human
degrees Celsius when it's cool.
Cool.
It is the normal body temperature of our bodies, of human bodies. It's the normal body temperature for human. Okay, all right. Now I want you to open your books. We are going to answer the reading homeworks together. I want you to open your resource pack, page 37 first. We're going to do page 37 together. This is the what? Yes, yes. This is the reading homework, guys, that you were supposed to be doing, but since not all of you have the closer look book, this big textbook, So we are going to do it together. Okay, so I want you to open page 37. Page 37. In page 37, the question says use your textbook to help you fill in the blanks. Since we don't have the closer look book, so we're going to do it.
It's so heavy.
It is. Yes, it is so heavy.
Page what, Miss?
Miss, 1 second.
Page
That was the
37.
final.
No, it was the final exam of trimester 2 for year 6. Yeah, don't try to be smart. I will never do such a mistake.
Which page what?
Page 37. 37.
If you open the exam by mistake, what happened?
Nothing will
You don't
happen.
have the
Exactly.
answers.
Nothing will
Yeah,
happen.
we know the
But
answers.
no,
when
it's
the full mark.
just, yes, it's just because we were preparing next year's resource packs and everything related to next year. So we had to, bring
Will
all
you
of
be
the
with us
previous
next year?
Yeah, we start working on next year's material from now.
Okay, when will you be with us next year?
No, I'm just preparing stuff for next year. I'm not quite sure. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. We make the plan of who's going to teach who by the end of.
saying I want to teach you the 5. Yeah.
So, do you want me to teach you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't want a new teacher.
Well, I will really miss you. I was just telling the other classes that I really love all of my students, and I will get really emotional tomorrow because it's going to be the last session. So I might cry. So just.
This and will you just join us in year 5?
I'm not quite sure
This
if I'm
we'll
going
see when
to
we
do.
are in year 5. Year 6, right?
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. I feel really emotional, guys, when I have to, leave my students for a long time. It really makes me sad. Maybe I sometimes you feel like I'm the evil teacher, but I really do so because I want you to be the best. I want you to be the best, seriously.
Oh, miss.
So this is why.
You're
Okay.
kind.
All right. Thank you, dear. I will miss you. Let's just say goodbye tomorrow, all right? Let's do
Okay, so we cannot
37.
cry today.
Yes, we're not going to cry today. We're going to cry tomorrow. Okay, let's open page 37. Objects move or stop moving because there are what acting on them? Yes, Habib. Objects move or stop moving because there are a what acting on them? What makes the objects move, stop, change its direction, change its speed, change its shape? The name of the lesson.
I just don't remember.
There are a force acting on them. A force. A force. Okay.
It's written in how to.
Okay. Question number 2. Forces of an object can act in opposite directions. If these forces are what in size, they do not cause a change in the object's what? Safe, can you answer this one? Forces on an object can act in opposite direction. If these forces are what in size, they do not cause a change in the object's what? It's
They
like
are
it's
bad
like the toy that
cause
two forces are acting on it, and those two forces are opposite to each other, and they are what in size? The toy that doesn't
Opposite?
move safe.
Opposite?
It's already opposite, it's written. Forces of an object can
No.
act in opposite direction if these forces are equal or similar in size, they do not cause a change in the object's what safe.
Miss,
Well,
my internet is laggy. I can't hear it.
okay, so can you hear me now?
Yeah,
This
let's
is the answer in the other line.
What other line?
I mean number 3.
Okay, no, this is number 3. So forces on an object can act in opposite directions. If these forces are equal in size, the object will not move. We were just saying this, that if you have like the toy car and both of the people on the two opposite direction are pushing it with equal forces, then it is not going to move. Okay, number 3, Ayman, forces that are equal in size and opposite in direction are called what?
Yes, miss. Forces that are equal in size and opposite in direction are called balance force.
Yes, balanced force. And I want you to answer the next one. The opposite.
Yes, miss.
Forces that are not equal in size or are not opposite in direction are called what? The opposite of number 3.
Yeah. I forgot.
Unbalanced force. Yes. Question number 5. Unbalanced forces can affect an object's what or both? Unbalanced forces can affect an object's what or both? I will do this.
Question number 5.
Objects speed or direction or both. Okay.
Yeah.
Next is, how do forces affect acceleration? What's the meaning of acceleration? Acceleration means speeding. Okay, acceleration means speeding. Speeding up or speeding down, both of them are considered acceleration, the change in speed. Okay, should I erase the previous answers?
Yeah.
Who said no?
No.
It isn't.
Okay, let's go to the next question. Question number 6. The motion of an object is affected when the size of the what acting on it changes. The motion of an object is affected when the size of the, again, the name of the lesson.
Yeah.
The name of the what, Suhaila?
Force.
Yes, when the size of the force acting on it changes. Number 7, an object will move what when a greater force is used on it? An object will move what when a greater force is used on it? Do you remember when we were doing the final revision in the book and I told you that the girl pushed the boy and then she pushed him harder?
Yeah.
So it will, the object will move what? Faster, exactly. Yes, the object will move faster if a greater or when a greater force is used on it. Question number 8. Greater and lesser forces are used to make objects move faster or Slower, of course.
Slower.
Miss,
Yes.
you answered it.
Okay, I'm sorry. I will let you answer the next one. Layan, how does friction affect motion? Friction is a
Friction is a force
that
that acts in the opposite direction of motion.
yes, in the opposite direction of motion. Okay. Friction acts between what? Friction acts between, let me do this for you, between two surfaces, okay, that are in contact. What does that mean? In contact means that they are touching each other, okay, in contact. And the last one, a what surface produces more friction than a what surface? This is an easy one. Safe?
I'm still writing.
Okay.
Yes.
A what surface produces more friction than a what surface?
A rough surface produces more friction
Very
than
good. Yes,
surface.
than a smooth surface. Excellent.
Miss, how here it's 3 minutes are left and the real time 1 minute is left.
I don't know. There is something wrong, I think, with the my laptop's clock, or maybe the mobile clock.
Miss, your clock is 11:37. My clock is
Yeah, and mine.
It's
My
not.
mobile, my mobile clock is actually 11. Yes, my mobile.
11:39.
My
40,
mobile.
11:49.
Mute your mics, guys. Mute your mics.
This is
My
11:40.
mute your mics. My mobile is also 11:40. So we're going to I want you to finish quickly so that we can end the session. Yes. Tomorrow we will do the other page of reading homework, which is page 93. And then I will be preparing a PowerPoint for you guys. This PowerPoint will be really easy and fun. It will be involving everything in your trimester 3, all the lessons. If you want to revise from it, it will really help you a lot, along with the practice worksheet that I uploaded on Classera. Okay, I also uploaded the model answer. The model answer is ready now on Classera if you want to print it too. All right. I'll be seeing you tomorrow, guys. So bye.
I'll see what I sent you.
What did you send? You sent me
Habiba.
something? Or are you
No.
talking to me? You did not
Habiba.
send me something. Okay. Bye, guys.